Cyclone Dana is set to make landfall around midnight at the coast of West Bengal and Odisha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Majhi on the situation on the ground and assured all aid. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also took stock of the situation via the control rooms ahead of landfall. To get the latest from Ground Zero, I'm joined by my colleague Kamalika Sengupta, who's reporting from Puri in Odisha. Kamalika, give us the latest details from Ground Zero. Just a couple of hours to go, just a couple of minutes for that matter, to go before the cyclone makes landfall.
Well, it's about 70 kilometers away from Paradeep and it is around 90 kilometers away from Dhamra. It's supposed to going to have landfall between Puri and Sagar Island. Puri is where I am standing. Near Dhamra port, that's what we are coming to know. But it will take time, as what we are getting it from our sources. It will take time, and it might happen that it will have this landfall around 1 o'clock. That's what in the middle of the night, that's what we are getting. Right now the entire Puri beach is absolutely, there is no light in the Puri beach where we are standing, because this is a danger zone that has been declared by the administration. So now no people are allowed, though no tourists are allowed in Puri, but still there were some tourists who are still there in Puri. So that's why there is no light, the miking still and the siren is going on. So there's been nobody, like this is the most happening and tourist place. So even this time we have huge number of tourists here, but here as you can see that the entire beach is black. The waves are very rough to very rough. We'll really have to see that when it actually strikes in the middle of the night, how the sea has come forward. No doubt that the sea has come forward to where the actual location of the sea was. That is another thing. Both the Chief Minister Mohan Majhi, he is himself also there in the Secretariat. He has spoken, the Prime Minister has spoken to him, and also Mamata Banerjee in Bengal, we know that she is staying in the Secretariat and she is also keeping an eye. You can see all these little red flags here. These are the warning flags which has been put there. So this is right now the situation. The rain though here has stopped for a bit in Puri, but there is strong winds are blowing. But the rain which was continuing the whole day, the rain was continuing. But right now as I'm speaking to you, the rain has just stopped.
Right, and Kamalika, when it comes to preparations in both Odisha as well as West Bengal, Odisha very famous for bracing these storms and having the entire machinery in place when it comes to tackling these cyclones, the legacy of Naveen Patnaik. Take us through the preparations on the ground, take us through the mobility of the rescue as well as the disaster management teams on the ground when it comes to reducing public damage as well as loss of life in the coastal areas.
See, already Puri, the Odisha has set a very high benchmark as the Naveen Patnaik government. Already they have handled big cyclones like Feni, big cyclones like Amphan, Hudhud. So there they have established this benchmark as zero casualty. This is the first first handling of cyclone of the Mohan Majhi BJP government. Now everybody will definitely look their performance from the lens of Naveen Patnaik. That's where they are. Zero casualty is a challenge to them, as well as zero casualty is a target which Mohan Majhi wants to set, and that's why we know that schools were declared holiday much before. Here also the Deputy CM is there. Not only that, in all the 14 districts, all the senior bureaucrats are monitoring the situation. Those bureaucrats who are cyclone experts, those have been given special responsibility. Mohan Majhi really just does not want to take any chance. He has spoken to the Prime Minister. Center is helping them. Near about 10 lakh people have been evacuated. Nobody, here also there is the fisherman village. All the people have been taken to the shelters. So really Mohan Majhi has given up 200% to just obviously this cyclone, what devastation, what it does, we'll have to really wait. But politically, this is a challenge of this is the first exam of Mohan Maji. On the other hand, Mamata Banerjee too, she's staying there. They have also more than 4 lakh people they have taken into the relief camp, relief shelters. For her also, it's also, she wants to show that she has done the best, even though all the flood and cyclone fund does not come to her. So that is another point, political angle, which is there to the entire cyclone thing.
Right. Thank you, Kamalka, for getting us the latest from Odisha. So around 1 a.m. is where Cyclone Dana will make landfall. 10 lakh people have been evacuated from those low-lying areas in Odisha near the coast. In Bengal, 4 lakh people have been evacuated. Now the Chief Minister of both West Bengal and Odisha are on the ground with their officers, tracking all the developments on the ground to ensure that all the arrangements are in place to ensure zero casualties. Remember, it's the legacy of the Naveen Patnaik government that Odisha has been well prepared to tackle cyclones, and there have been zero casualties. And now the BJP trying to replicate that with the new Chief Minister, and this is his biggest test ever since his election. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also taking stock of the situation on the ground. We will continue to track all the developments coming in, but that's all we have to pack it on the show. Good night and take care.